We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Josh Bell, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So striding in, Kevin Newman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. For his career in this matchup, he's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
I got 3-0.
Josh Bell is on deck. Three and 1 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Brandon Waddell will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Colton Wong.
Now the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, but well foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2 to count.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. 46 now for him on the season, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Colin Moran.
The third baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Jarrod Dyson. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. From the stretch. Right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
That is 7. The shortstop, number 46.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. Pause, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Kramer, playing here in his age 26 season, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. 1 away.
Batting 6. The catcher, Davey.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Standing in now, Davey Grion. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Grounded to the right. Newman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Waddell. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Brandon Waddell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now the pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Now, not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Two and 1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
The 2-1 home.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Behind 0-2 now. and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Newman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Moran is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. all set for the start of the fourth. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-2. These are called. Third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Gerard Dyson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fouled off. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Eddie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
From the belt, the pitch struck him out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. O'Neill has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, number 46.
Here it comes. Kevin Kramer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch. 3-0 now. Popped him up. Wong shading to his right. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 44, Brandon Waddell.
So striding forward now, Brandon Waddell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Stepping up now, Davy Grion. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Reynolds comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Now in the box, Jack Flaherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Tommy Edman.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Wong blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Three runs already home here. Two and two.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
And he popped him up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 1. Digging in, Kevin Newman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1.
Count 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And that misses. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Got a full count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two-0 count. The pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Webb will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Tyler Webb.
Colin Moran will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second, taken in by Wong. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
No left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Dyson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Davey Grillon.
Now to the plate, Davey Grillon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Newman brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco to the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Ranging back is Dyson. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35. Lane Thomas.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Colton Wong, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. To the plate now, Jacob Stallings. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And this throw gets away from him. Brian Hayes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brian Hayes.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Tommy Edman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Tommy Edman.
And the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. Dyson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-1. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. This is line to left, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Josh Bell. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. First and second now, one man out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Miller. Now batting, third base.
In now, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Fielded by Goldschmidt. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run.
Bottom of the 8th coming up.
It's the Cardinals 6 and the Buccos 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Drew Jones.
At the plate, Davy Grion, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready to take his hacks again, Harrison Bader, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy.
So stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and two out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Two out, bases loaded. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Buccos 4. Ryan Helsley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, catcher, Jacob ball.
Ready for another chance? Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
That's ball.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled away. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Adam Frazier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Frazier.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 15 long balls and 30 RBIs. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now that's second baseman, Kevin Newman.
In now, Kevin Newman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-4 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jack Flaherty earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brandon Waddell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.